is your PTV newscast. I am Mimi Montgomery. Texas A&M, University of Toledo, and UNC. These are all colleges that offer students their own success coach. A recent Stanford University School of Education study found a 10 to 15% increase in retention rates when students got mentored. Gabriela Iannero explains the concept of LIU Promise.
LIU Post has undergone many changes throughout the semester. It has been noted that students have found challenges staying on top of enrollment, finances, and learning about campus life. From now on, incoming students will be assigned an LIU Post success coach. Let's see how the campus community feels about the changes.
I do not know about LIU Promise. I think I've heard a little bits and pieces of how academic advising is changing, but I'm not 100% sure how it's actually changing.
I haven't really heard much about it, and all that I have heard is just kind of rumors and like in passing by, like, oh, did you hear about the promise? I'm like, what are they promising me? I don't know. Like, I don't understand what they're trying to do here, but I hear a little bit about it at the Pioneer because I work there, but nothing really.
Many students are unaware of what LIU Promise really is. We sat down with success coach Dan Carlos to find out.
LIU Promise is a vision for how we want to cater and customer serve for our own students. In this case, this had originally started with Dr. Klein coming in, and her purpose of really sort of just figuring out how to sort of meet the student needs of all our students. And in this case, we're focusing primarily on freshmen. So as we move forward, as students continue to enroll into this university, they'll be assigned a success coach, which is who I am. And I have a certain caseload I oversee, in which I am going to look to focus in on certain areas, whether it be academic, financial, career, and student life.
We visited the LIU Promise office and spoke to freshmen to find out how their experiences have been with the program.
Promise has been okay. I really don't think there's much guidance. All I really do is just go there, make my schedule, and leave. Like, I haven't really been there for anything else.
LIU Post Promise, I think it's good, but I feel like there are better ways to get your schedule done.
Students were notified about the change, but was LIU Promise actually explained to them?
Promise wasn't really explained to me. Like, when I first got here, I actually had an advisor, and then halfway through the first semester, I got an email saying that, oh, you're not going to be going to your advisor anymore. You're having an LIU Promise coach, and come make an appointment with me.
Yeah, I had a counselor before I came to Post, and then they changed it once I got to Post. So I had 2 counselors basically overall for both semesters.
How does LIU Post plan on making this program a success?
Learn as much as we can about each individual, and this way we could cater to them based on what it is that they want to gain from being here at Post.
From listening to students on campus, it sounds like they're still adjusting to the new LIU Promise changes. For PTV News, I'm Gabriela Iannero.
LIU Post is making huge investments trying to improve the school's sports facilities. Among the donors are President Kimberly Klein and political science professor Michael Supios. Amanda Bernacco updates us on the new football stadium.
I'm standing out here on Hickox Field watching the construction workers finally get the new bleachers ready for the upcoming season. LIU Post students are excited to have a new atmosphere to watch games in the future. The $3 million renovation includes a brand new press box, new seating, and sound system. Hickox Field, which is used by the football, lacrosse, and field hockey teams, is scheduled to open in the fall.
It would improve the football games a lot, because then the outside people, there'll be a section for them to sit in instead of going all the way around to the other side. There'll be like multiple entrances to the stadium.
I thought it needed to be redone, so I'm glad that they're finally redoing the seats and the field.
The Bethpage Credit Union is a major sponsor as they donated $1.5 million. Another $1.5 million was donated by alumni.
I think a lot more fans will come to the football teams because of it. It'll be more appealing just for students to come down, and hopefully we'll get more fans there.
LIU Post students are anticipating the changes to the Hickox Field, and we look forward to seeing the finished product in the time to come.
Swedish cinnamon rolls and Taiwanese sausage. These were some delicious selections at the Taste of the World event during LIU Post International Cultural Week. LIU takes you to the mouth-watering event.
Whoa, the smell is so good. Now I'm in the Hillwood Commons lobby. Today the International Student Union hold a delicious event called the Taste of the World. Here is Stephanie Chu explaining what Taste of the World means.
Taste of the World basically means allowing students to try different ethnic food from different cultures. It's literally what the name of the event is. It's what's it about. It's an event we put together in interest of allowing both domestic students and other international students to share their culture with one another. Because we realize food is probably the best way to get everyone to come together. Well, I think everyone picked the foods that they grew up eating, foods that they really enjoy or it's popular in their culture. So I think a lot of people empathize with what they picked. It was very like kind of a form of way like homesickness, but you're bringing food and sharing what you grew up with the rest of the world.
How many countries were represented from the International Student Union?
I think they had 2 countries within their own club. We have Japan, Korea, and India, Taiwan, and China. So 6 countries. So we have so many different cultures here. But when we look at each culture internationally and individually, it's very unique in the sense that everyone has their own customs, their own rules, their own traditions. And American culture is a bit of everything.
Why would people want to come to Taste of the World?
Just to try something new, I guess. Like have the opportunity to try some flavors from another country. I like the chocolate fingers of China. Or yeah, the pink one. Also the Swedish cinnamon rolls, of course. It was important to show my support to my own club and also for the support of the other international clubs.
Well, it's always nice to learn about different cultures, different foods, and meet the people from different countries. Learn more about them and broaden your horizon.
Are there any more events on International Cultural Week?
Tomorrow, Thursday, we have the International Fashion Show. And this is a chance for international students as well as American students to wear their traditional clothing and, the modeling and performing to things from their own culture. And like for Americans, they're dressed up in prom dresses because a lot of other countries, they don't know what prom is. And then on Friday, we actually have an international soccer game, and we have like the Vikings playing against the Korean Student Association. And it's just a way to get everyone to have like a friendly, competitive spirit and get to know each other on the field.
If you enjoy delicious food and a friendly atmosphere, then Taste of the World can be a nice event for you to attend.
Now you have some new lunch ideas, and the best part is you can find many of those options in the Hillwood cafeterias. But why not explore them with a professor over lunch? A new campus concierge feature invites you to feed your belly and your mind. Christiane Orteigen explains how to take a faculty member to lunch.
Everyone knows the cliche of bringing your teacher an apple. But now, thanks to an offer in Hillwood Concierge Desk, you can bring your teacher to lunch for free.
The new Taking a Professor Out to Lunch program is a fantastic way for our students and our professors to build a better relationship with each other and also network with each other. So once they graduate from school, the students will know and have that interpersonal relationship with that instructor.
It's a $7.50 value. The student would have to come to the concierge desk, bring their student ID card, and they can take out up to 2 or 3 vouchers for up to the student, a second student, and then the professor themselves.
So where can you and your teacher go to use these vouchers?
The voucher works at the Winnick Center as well as the Hillwood Cafe. At the end of the week, what the desk will do, we'll email the professor to see what their experience was like for this new program that we're implementing.
Hillwood Commons has a number of options for food when taking a professor out to lunch, whether that's sushi, the pizza bar, the salad bar, the grill. There's also a Freel smoothie bar.
What does the Post community think of this new offer?
I think it's actually a pretty good idea. I didn't know about it, and I didn't know that you and your professor both got free lunch, which I think is really cool.
I think it's a wonderful idea. It's a nice way to get to know your professor better. Allow you to do that in an atmosphere that isn't as, let's say, sterile as a classroom. If I have the time for it, if our schedules mesh, that would be great. That would be great. It's free.
I'm not sure whether I would like to bring my professor to lunch. Personally, I would feel awkward, but it is, I guess you have a more intimate relationship with them, so you get to understand the material better.
I haven't heard about this offer of bringing a teacher to lunch, but I actually think it's a really good idea.
I think that students often are reluctant sometimes to go to professors' office hours, so this is a good way of getting students to be able to meet with their professors. I think it's great.
It is better than walking to the office because you're just having a regular conversation with someone.
I'm open to lunch. Please ask me. I'll go.
So go pick up your vouchers and bond with your teacher today.
A recent survey found that 70% of working people are not satisfied with their jobs. Getting an internship while in college is a great way to try a career before hitting the real job market. Maria Otterlei shows how to avoid becoming part of the unhappy employee statistic.
Acquiring an internship to get real hands-on experience is really important. But how do you land one? Did you know that LIU Post offers a course that teaches you just that? Let's check it out.
Triple E course is the prerequisite course to be able to work with us in career services to get a co-op or an internship. Okay, so what the Triple E course does is help you to build your resume. It is 3 workshops that we're offering. One is an orientation workshop, the next is a resume workshop, and then the third is an interview skills workshop.
The voluntary workshops are non-credit courses offered by Career Services and there to guide post students in the hunt for an internship.
There's a lot of resources here for us as students in the Career Services Department, and there are people here to help me.
We have a lot of schools in this area, a lot of really great schools in this area, so you're competing with a lot of excellent students. The best advice that I can give is to not wait. If you're looking for internships, start early in the semester, even start the semester before, and let us know that you're looking so we can help you with that.
New York students have to work hard as the competition is tough. But what are some of their dream internships?
My dream internship would be on Z100 in the city.
My dream internship is to work with psychology, and I don't really know exactly what I want to do. As long as it's psychology, I'm happy.
In the city, either on Broadway or off Broadway.
At the Travel Channel in London. That would be amazing.
All areas of study should have some kind of practical experience because eventually you're going to be putting something into practice. So whether you're psychology, accounting, media arts, something that you're learning in class is going to have to be put into practice in the workplace.
I've never taken the Triple E course before, but it does sound interesting. I would definitely take it.
Well, now you know how to register for the Triple E course. And remember, it's not too late to get an internship that might take you to your dream job. I'm Maria Otterlei, reporting for PTV.
An internship is certainly a great way to the professional world. But first, you have to make it to graduation day. The National Association of Colleges and Employers Job Outlook indicates that employers will hire 7.8 more graduates this year than last. But are you on schedule to take advantage of that upswing? Christiane Otteigen guides you through the senior checklist.
In about 2 months, over 2,000 students are graduating from LIU Post. But do the students know of all the necessary preparations? Here is a checklist for graduating seniors. Executive Director of Financial Services, Joanne Graziano, offered us the first tip for upcoming graduates.
In order to graduate, students need to remember to apply for graduation online through their My LIU account. Applications are still being accepted until April 29th, but your name will not appear in the commencement program.
As a second tip, Graziano reminds that seniors must be financially cleared.
Clear your student financial account by making satisfactory payments in order to receive your diploma. Make sure all holds listed on your My LIU have been cleared.
And don't forget to satisfy your requirements. Patricia Seaman brings us tip number 3.
So make sure you have all of your course requirements and that you meet the major and cumulative GPA requirements for your major. Because while you may have all the courses completed, if you don't meet the GPA requirements, you won't be able to graduate either.
There is one very important thing that many students forget to do. Here's tip number 4.
They should make sure that they meet all the requirements for their degree, which include the competencies. That's the library, computer, and oral competency. You can look online, and there's a schedule of the exams that are offered for the semester, and there's an email, and you just email and say you'd like to take the exam. And the workshops you can actually register for through My LIU.
The most exciting part about graduating may be buying your cap and gown. Here's our 5th and final tip.
Well, starting March 24th up until April 25th, we have cap and gowns on sale at the store.
It's basically during regular business hours, which is Monday through Thursdays 9 to 7 and Fridays 9 to 4. Undergraduates are about $50. Graduate students pay about $91 for entire sets, but you can also purchase them individually if you just need certain pieces of an item. We sell them separately.
So there you go. That's our 5 top tips for graduating seniors. See you back here in May. Good luck!
PTV would like to thank you for watching. I am Mimi Montgomery.